Hello world, Dave here, you may call me mowdownjoe. Welcome back to Let's Play Penny Arcades on the Rainslick, Precipice of Darkness 3! And we got a lot of dungeon to clear today. Well, not so much a lot of dungeon. This is actually the last area. And we found an urn for Jim here, so that should be... Let's go ahead and test that out for him, see what it gives him. Ooh, not bad. Probably up there with... As far as I know, it's the best weapon in the game for him, so that'll be really nice. And I'm not looking forward to fighting a bunch of giant skulls. No, let's look elsewhere for new enemies. We got aspects, and no, they are not just palette swaps with sausages. They actually have more skills than sausages. And of course, giant skulls is a swap in the other guys, which I think we fought before. But yeah, the aspects are weak to fire, as you'd expect. Resonance, we did fight them before, right? I don't think they're new. But yeah, the aspects are weak to fire. Really, the only threat you have here is the giant skull, because goddamn, they're stunts. But yeah, just go on, burn the aspects. They should go down relatively quickly with the Jim casting elements or spells. They're resistant to ice, though. Lots of magic, to be honest. But yeah, other than that, nothing really fancy there. You stun the same guy twice. You know that's really wasting your time, right? Especially in such quick succession. Yeah, well, whatever. Can't say that the AI scripts in this game aren't well coordinated or anything like that. But yeah, these guys, outside the aspects really don't have anything dangerous to them. Really, as far as I'm looking, where you only run into gears. They don't have anything harsh coming with them. So yeah, nothing that we have to worry about at all. So it's an easy fight. Just deal with the skulls as you see fit and take out the aspects whenever necessary at your own pace. As far as I'm told, there's really nothing dangerous here. And full auto is still an embarrassment. I don't even know why I tried. Actually, I figured it'll be fun to cherry tap them. No, full auto still sucks. It will always suck. It's worse than even the lightest light attack. It's worse than Dark Wave, like right about now, because right now everyone hits level 40 and it gains the best skill in the game that they can get. And let's go through them all, shall we? After we grab these science pills. All stats up. Nice accessory. Don't know if I'm really gonna use it. Anyway, yeah, Gabe gets pulverized, which does absolutely insane damage. It's like over 20,000 and ignores defense. Psycho learns Master Thesis, and the General Class learns Trust Fund. Trust Fund's really nice. Use that for every battle. Jim learns Bottled Rage, which I should note is mutually exclusive with the skeleton. So if you're facing enemies that are resistant to dark magic, probably stick with the skeleton. And he also gains Terragasma, which is nice for debuffing elemental weaknesses. You can use that multiple times. And elbow grease for the coordinator, which helps out. Magnifying glass is a nice spell, but Mora just doesn't have magic to make it particularly useful. So let's go down. So let's just continue on through the temple. I mean, now I definitely starting to see the Temple of Man motif shine through here. Anyway, after that, a couple more new learns. Fast Switch, which reduces the MP cost on all stand spells. Let me see here. Apocalypse, which does earth damage to all. Wonder why it's so expensive. Must hit like a ton of bricks. Imitation Crab, which confused me at first because I thought it was just another hexaskeleton. Turns out it's a hexaskeleton that hits the entire party. Really useful and definitely worth the extra MP. Probably also stacks with hexaskeleton, so you can really boost Gabe's defense there while also boosting the rest of the party's defense, which is nice. And Dinosaur learns Cthulhusaurus, which has really nice little attack chain there. Deals a lot of damage. It's absolutely crazy. We already showed elemental grease. And Smell the Roses, which effectively increases the speed of the organs. not getting those garden effects much more frequently. I love the motif here, finally. Anyway, we got a bunch of R scorpions here. I have no idea what the R actually stands for. But overall, this is not a difficult fight at all, though they can poison you and they are kind of hard, but they're weak to ice, so just go ahead and blast with your best ice spells and you should come out on top. Honestly, this would probably be the best place to test out Bottled Rage. I have no idea why I don't. Seriously, actually takes me a while to find out that All Skeleton and Bottled Rage are mutually exclusive. That is really a bad mistake to make there. They actually are mutually exclusive. I don't know why. I don't know what the programming was that caused that. I don't know. I'm not gonna delve into it. I don't have the source code available to me. But yeah, these guys outside of the constant poison, they really don't have any really nasty tricks. So just blast with whatever you happen to have handy. Particularly Bottle Rage and Ice Spear. Lots and lots of Ice Spears. These guys, I don't joke when I say they're weak to ice. Although they are kind of as finer, I think. It's about damn time they for the trend, though. You know, you see one thing over something else there, but overall, they don't have any, outside the poison, they don't have anything dangerous. So just go all out. Ice spell them, hit them with Ice Spears repeatedly, and they should just roll over and die without much trouble. It is definitely sad how it takes me so long to realize that one little thing there. Yeah, well, mistakes get made. That is why we learn. Yeah, see, Skeleton actually does disappear when you use Bottle Rage, so if you're going to choose one or the other, well, think carefully about which enemy you choose. Anyway, you go down here, really clever Zeboid, hiding in the shadows. You get an omnibus for Tycho there, so let's go ahead and give that one a look over. Yeah, doesn't have the speed boost of the Tommy gun, but the omnibus still gives a nice attack boost to make up for it, so I guess it's worth it. Hate to lose that speed boost, and the defense down, but we'll suffer. I mean, he can heal himself reasonably well. We don't need to worry too much about HP. And we get 50 grand out of that chest, which is really nice. Definitely be making use of that later on. So we're almost done with this. All we got left is probably like a final boss. And maybe if I wanted to, I could grind up the remaining classes to 40, because there's supposed to be something in that church later on. Remember with the preset that we get that once we've attained mastery of all the classes, that there'll be something more to us. But we'll have to come later. Didn't they already use Robert Coup? Like already? With that Francisco guy? Or do I just not know how Penny Arcade wants to stay out? So, not much left. Painting beckons. Or not. Let me guess what Dr. Blood's grand plot is. Revive the God of Doors, then plant himself in the periphery, right and make sure that Gabe and Tycho actually kill the God of Doors. So that way the world ends and the world gets rebuilt in his image. Really clever. But that's just a guess, and we're not going to go do that today. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and go futz around town, because they gave us a path right to the end of the last dungeon. So I'm just going to go ahead, futz around, buy all of the upgrades I can with that 50 grand and whatever other money I had from killing all those enemies. And for that, I also have to unlock the Nilla-lator, which is a really nice little item. We'll definitely see some use out of that. And unfortunately, I'm a little short on buying the upgrades. Yeah, well, I guess we'll have to make do with a level 2 Nilla-lator. Let's see what it does. Yeah, 1,500 100 HP damage to all enemies. Much better than Molotov. Also comes in limited quantities compared to Molotov. And yeah, the other shops still don't have anything new. So we could go to the periphery, but there's something in the Colosseum. I just felt like checking it out of the hunch. And another zombie. Woman. Oh, Zeboid, you and your self-referential nature. Yeah, that definitely doesn't sound like a positive thing. So yeah, if this music sounds familiar, it was from Cthulhu Saves the World. And this character, not originally from Cthulhu Saves the World, ladies and gentlemen, made Molly the were-zompire. She is from a little graphic novel that was Zeboid's first game, and they open sourced it later on. And I've been meaning to make an Android port. One day I will. But yeah, this girl is tough. She has 175,000 HP. 175,000. That is a lot of HP for obvious reasons. She's also resistant to dark magic, obviously being a zombie. Okay, 180,000. And she's also resistant to holy, so she's a tough fight. She is also extremely fast and extremely strong. So we need to take care of that. Simple enough. We can take care of the speed with the slow, and we also can take care of her strength by making sure we use imitation craft to give everyone a decent sized defense buff. Because this girl will run circles around us if we do not slow her. At the same time, a little outbreeze would also go a long way, as well as stunning her. But yeah, this battle will definitely test your patience, as well as your knowledge of just playing games like this in general. So it's going to be a long battle, and hopefully you like this music. I mean, I'm guessing it originally came from her game. It was from so long ago. I never played it myself. In fact, I don't even know her story. I only know that she made a cameo in the alternate story mode for Cthulhu Saves the World because they needed a fourth female party member. Because it was called Cthulhu's Angels. And the obvious reference had to be made. Yeah, she hits like a ton of bricks, and she has a lot of attacks that can hit all party members, and some that hit like a ton of bricks. She also has like a regular physical attack that doesn't really do much, which is kind of weird. But yeah, you're gonna want to hit her with every debuff you have, hit your party with every buff you have available, and just go blitz her. In fact, just be very cautious, because this is going to be a long, hard, and well-fought fight. Keep your entire party healed as well as you can. Stun, heal, whatever heals you have available, just use them. I really can't. There's no way I can actually fill in strategy for the most part, but she doesn't really have any tough tricks up her sleeve. She's not like Dem from the hidden boss that they snuck in from Cthulhu Saves the World, which came from one of their games that I didn't really like. But no, she has more up her sleeve. She doesn't have any special tricks like them, and she doesn't have like an instant kill that comes out of nowhere, or she's just fast. She's just fast. She's just fast and hits hard and has a lot of HP, which is a pretty deadly combination, especially given the battle system that we're dealing with here. But she doesn't really do anything that makes her particularly tough. You're just gonna have to use all your buffs, all your debuffs, every trick that you have to have available to you. And it's just gonna be a long fight. A very long fight. And I'm not too sure the reward is worth it either, but let's not get into that. This is literally... I have no idea. I would not be surprised in the slightest if this was the longest fight in the game. In fact, I bet the final bosses even that is even this hard. Yeah, she doesn't have decent resistances at all, as far as I can tell, but but considering, the 180,000 HP, you're still gonna want to keep the debuffs going as constantly as you can, especially Icker and Break Fist. Just save everything. Although, and you could, if you wanted to, have Gabe just keep switching stances repeatedly, and then or just use challenge repeatedly to save up for pulverize, which would do significant amounts of damage. But I would think that but the time that would take for pulverize to charge, even with the Garden of Inspiring Breezes, you're probably going to do one more damage with Pinch Max. So with Pinch Max over those turns than you would with one Pulverize. I mean, Pulverize does insane damage, but you're going to have to kind of luck into getting into the MP to actually have it perfect. But yeah, once you get Trust Fund going, you should be relatively okay for HP. Probably should only be doing in emergencies, or if she gets really late, or if the battle goes really long, or if she ever gets like 10 turns in, which does happen. If you're not prepared, she probably will get in she'll probably get in many more turns than the Hermitov, and well, we saw what happens when you let the Hermitov get 15 turns in a row. It's not fun. She is fast, she is strong. Just make sure that you can keep her inflict whatever bleed or poison effects that you have available to you. And for Hoboism, if you have to put Gabe on the Hobo class for most of the game. But other than that, there's really not much that I can say about this fight other than just watch out for that, especially. That is definitely her hardest hitting attack, and I think she starts using it around half HP instead of her regular physical attack. She'll still mix in the Holy Chi Blast, which will deal strong damage, but it's not likely to one-shot anyone. You're probably still better off with it is about half HP then. But yeah, it's never gonna one-shot anyone, and one regen cycle should cure most woes from that. So just keep going with just keep hitting them with your strongest attacks, and have Mora on standby for just for general purposes, for whatever you might have to have available. Can't believe I probably could. I mentioned they open sourced Molly's game for just because they felt like it. Although they didn't include the assets, so it's like I would have to find the music myself and the graphics myself, or just use that as a code base. I'm sorry, I don't know what other commentary to do for the remainder of this fight. When you're facing an enemy that has 160,000 HP, you know you're gonna be in this for the long haul. So right now, the only thing on my mind is programming for some bizarre reason. Maybe it's because I actually fixed a long-standing bug. As of the time after the recording session that this was just to give you how much of a delayed lag time there is on this video. This is being recorded beginning of August, and I finally fixed one big bug that I had been bothering me forever. All skeletons would probably be quicker, but it's just I actually fixed a huge bug, and now I can actually go live with my app. I'm so happy. But yeah, this guy. Yeah, this is definitely probably going to be a long fight, so just, and I really don't know what to say other than keep hammering away. Her game is supposed to be a graphic novel, so, like a interactive novel of sorts, so I really am not sure how that would go. Wow. That was bad luck. And Jim has so much Jim has so much MP and never knows what to do with that. That's the weirdest thing about this battle. Oh, this is definitely. I'm actually thankful that, unlike most games, that buffs actually stick around even after death. Even if they don't do anything in death, it's actually really nice to not have to constantly reapply buffs. So, I give Zeppoid a lot of crap for certain things, but they do one thing right. They actually manage to kind of streamline RPGs in a way that they aren't completely obnoxious to the point where it's kind of hard to play them. Yeah, keep her slow. Every time I'm slow, you see that slow is worn off. Just slow her again. The damage from all's just never going to get any bonus damage off of her ever, even when slowed. So you're probably better off just. I thought she completely replaced her physical attack with the undead slash. But thankfully, Jim actually gets an attack, and that will probably be it. I'd say. Yeah, that looks like that's the end of the line for her, unless Gabe happens to get in a break fist. And I actually managed to get off a successful interrupt on her. It's kind of hard to interrupt her just because she's so fast. With other enemies, I can kind of predict it. Now, idiot recording. But yeah, we get pretty good amounts of XP and cash for that. Sadly, not enough to help level up our other classes to level 3. But we make do. It'd be nice if we got enough XP to level our class from 36 to 40, but nope. But yep, for that battle, we get the were-zompire claw, which is Gabe's best weapon in the game. Let's go ahead and look at that. Seriously. I mean, it's a little stronger, but hey, it's better considering that we got it for free, unlike the Gauntletas. I'll take it. So, there's really not much else to do now. I'm pretty sure this is kind of meant to be kind of post-game material, but considering it has Gabe's best weapon, I wasn't going to do it post-game. Just like I didn't do that with Cthulhu Saves the World in the fight again. Oh well. I wonder what happened. What's in the periphery? Or why can't we just go and claim the painting? Yeah, well, we'll find out next time. Until then, everyone, I'm Dave. Remember, patience comes to those who wait. Or something. Take care.